Ford Coppola's films, I got my SAG card, which is very difficult to get. I had a one-line part in Rumblefish that got cut, but I did get my Screen Actors Guild card. So when I met all the producers and I met the casting director in Tulsa, which ended up being instrumental in my career, because when I got to California to go to college, I kept in touch with them, and they said, oh, why don't you fly down? We'll set you up with some interviews and some agents, and why don't you come on down when you have a free weekend? So I would leave, I went to Stanford, so I would leave, get on the plane, and I would fly to LA, and I had an audition for a movie called Nickel Mountain. And I park my car down on a hill, and a runaway vehicle, while I'm in the audition, smashes my rent-a-car to pieces, like, and T-bones it, and I can't drive anywhere. So I have to sit at this casting office for like 6 hours managing this situation with my car. And I think we all became such good friends that they hired me to be in the movie. I don't think it was like I was really great at that part. We just became such good friends because they helped me get the tow truck, and then I had to file all this paperwork, and I wasn't from LA, and I wasn't even really old enough to rent a car. So it was only like 18, and you're supposed to be 21. I'd lied, and it was just a big mess. So anyway, so I get that part. And that brings me to LA more often, and I have these wonderful agents who help me, but they send me out on everything. Like, I have lots of auditions. I don't get any of them, a few things I get, and I had asked my dad for some money. I'm like, can I just have like $1,000? And if I don't get a job, and that'll last me a certain number of months, and if I run out of that money, I will come home. I'll go back to school and do my thing. And so my dad was like, okay, great. And so he, lo and behold, I got little movies of the week that kind of kept me going. And then finally I got the audition for Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was not something that I was really excited about doing. I did not want to do a horror movie. I didn't know who Wes Craven was. Nobody did. He was a totally unknown person at that time. No one else had been cast. And I went to an office. I've told the story a million times, but there was literally no furniture in the office. There was a girl in a chair handing out pieces of paper. We sat on the floor, and they were like, Annette will see you now, and you get up and you go in there. There was a chair in there, though. Sat on the chair, read the lines. She's like, thank you. I'm like, great. Get me out of here. It's the worst neighborhood in Hollywood. It's on Selma. Now it's all been revitalized, but it was really bad crack. Not crack, wasn't over. Hadn't taken over Hollywood at that point. It was more like, it was like prostitutes everywhere, and really scary neighborhood. So I didn't particularly want to go back. And then, of course, you got a call back. So the next time I go, there's more people there, and Amada Wyss is there, and
I thought you were going to say more prostitutes.
There's always, yeah.
Went back for more.
There were more prostitutes for a while. But then they revitalized Hollywood, and now I don't even know where they stand. They're in the hotel lobbies.
They work in Hollywood.
But so Amada Wyss and I went into the office, and Wes Craven was there, and we read the scene together. And the scene that we read was, she says, you dreamed about the same man I did. And that scene, it was like, we did it, and we both got goosebumps. It was so scary. Just reading it together with another actor, and Wes, and I remember, I went, and with the fingernails clawing, and we did a great job. I really felt like it was one of the best auditions I'd given, and Wes gave us the job on the spot. He's like, that was terrific, You're going to be Nancy, and you're going to be Tina. And we left, and we're like, great, but I wasn't over the moon excited. It was still kind of a really low-budget horror movie, and my dream was like to be, I wanted to be Molly Ringwald. I wanted to be, I wanted to do those movies. I wanted to do The Breakfast Club and Nightmare on Elm Street.
So
I won't put it on my resume. I'll just take it off.
So when you